Hey, Ethan.
Good morning.
Okay, how long have you been training with Renegade Soul?
Been training with you since 2022, right?
How old
Like
were you?
seriously, like 2022.
How
Uh,
old were you when you began?
21. I think I was 20.
So I think that you started earlier than that.
Well, I took it seriously at in my 20s, but we would always work out together.
Okay.
Um,
When did I make you come to training?
it.
How old do you think you were?
I'm 23 now.
Hmm.
I think I was eight. I think I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah, right before my 19th birthday.
I think that gels. And so the from the very first time that I made you, and when I say made you, first of all, what is your relationship with Renegade Soul?
Well, she's my mom, and yeah, that's where it starts and that's how it finishes. So yeah, she's my mom.
Okay. So when I say that I made you come, this is a relationship where you were already coming to the gym with
Hmm.
me.
Hmm.
And so making you come to the gym didn't seem abnormal, correct?
No.
But this particular day, I made you lift weights.
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember what you thought and felt back then?
What am I doing here? Why am I here? Why am I lifting weights? That's what I was thinking.
So mommy just killed me. I unexpectedly worked out with her today. I'm shaking. I can't even drink my water because my arms are shaking. Please help me.
Oh, it was something. Something in me was like second nature about it, but also why?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I felt. That's how I felt about it.
Good. Okay. So as your body began to change, talk about that transition. And you said that there was a time where I made you come, and then the time when you started to appreciate it. Talk about that transition.
I feel like I didn't start to appreciate it more until pole and until I started to really see my muscles and see what they can do, what my body can do. And before it was working out and charged up. So then I didn't really have, like when I started working out with you seriously, I didn't really have a goal. I just wanted to just get stronger. But then talks about meal prep came into play, and then talks about even competing. And now I'm doing pole, which is a different type of fitness, but it's fitness, and it's making me appreciate all the steps that we took and that you took me under and just allowed me to grow within that. So I think the process just happened over time. Um, and yeah, yeah.
Now I'm going to say a term, and I just want you to say what it means to you.
Okay.
And you've heard me say this before, but the term is generational health wealth.
Hmm.
What does that mean to you,
It
if
mean,
anything at all?
when I when you say it, it makes me think about how you poured into me, into my health, and into how I can get the most out of my health when I take care of it. So that's what I instantly think about, and with that, how I can keep that going for myself and for other people. Um, yeah, I think about how you poured into me, and seeing now and feeling how health is wealth. I'm like, okay, that kind of clicks.
Mm-hmm,
That
mm-hmm.
kind of clicks a little bit.
Good. And so now that you're doing pole fitness, talk a little bit about the pole fitness and how it relates to the personal training. Like you touched on it a little bit, but expand a little bit on what that looks like for those who've never thought about it.
So pole fitness is all body, all muscle, and how it relates to personal training is it I've worked the muscles. I get to know the muscles that it takes to pull off the pole moves, and I get to know um, the stamina. Like I get to build the stamina and the endurance for it too. So with pole, I think they complement each other, and I think that they feed into each other because you have cardio over here, and then you have strength training here. But then you also train the muscles to be nimble, to move, to you train your mind to learn the difference or the similarities with strength and flow and sensuality and hardcore moves or whatever, what have you. So I think for me, again, training the muscles that it takes to pull off the pole moves and seeing the muscles like kind of work itself out, pun intended, I guess. It's been rewarding just to see in real time. Um, and then when I see other pole videos, I'm like, oh, I know what muscle she's using. I know how you can get into that. And even teaching people, I'm like, you want to work this muscle so that you can get your body familiar, muscle memory, so you can drill it, and then it'll be stronger over time. So it helps in real time for sure. Um, yeah.
Good. So you just finished working out. You just had to do a bunch of line dance lunges, which is front back front lunge with the kettlebell. And you had a real attitude with me this morning about
Yes,
it.
because I did not want to do that.
Okay, can you talk a little bit about that? Because I think people just think that you just do this and you never ever be like, I don't want to do that. So can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So um, specifically today, I didn't anticipate doing that. Um, so when you told me to do it, I'm like, well, we just did this like 2 days, like in a row. When we do workouts for 3 days consistently, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, I'm like my muscles hurt. I don't want to. I don't feel like doing this. I like it's. It may look easy, but it's like I'm tired, and I just feel the weight
Mm-hmm.
and the muscle. So it's like double whammy. Um, yeah, I think it's, but I have you to thank for making it look easy because you trained me in these areas. Like you built these muscles. So um, in a way it's easy, but then in a way it's not because you still challenge me. And I think part of that challenge is doing the same thing for 3 days. Like because you told me that certain areas of my muscles need different levels of attention. So whenever we do that, I'm like, I really don't want to do this, but it's also attacking the muscles that we need to attack so that we can keep building on it. Um, I think it's just best to say that when I do have an attitude, it's just in my face. I really try not to speak on it, but I just really want to get through the workout. Like that's mainly why. But yeah, that should be hard sometimes. It be feeling heavy. I be feeling the weight that like is here, but then the weight, and then I'm just like, oh my god, everything feels so heavy. But yeah,
Have you been complimented at all on your body?
yes,
Do you like your body?
I do.
Would you
I
change
do.
anything about your body?
No. When before I would, but that was before we started working out. Like I wanted bigger chest, I wanted bigger arms, I wanted like I would see the guys who would have like killer quad legs, and now I have them, and like that's a blessing. So I think what tailored to what you asked me earlier about my body and how I forgot what you asked me, but getting compliments as well is what is like, oh, like maybe we are working on something. Seeing myself in the mirror is like, oh, okay, I'm seeing that muscle pop a little more. So that, along with the pole fitness, has helped me take care of my body a lot more.
Okay,
And meal
so the
prep.
last two questions, I'm just going to give them to you so that you can just talk about them because they kind of relate. But I want you to talk a little bit about gym culture and the family that we have here at the Vault, as well as the last question being, do you see yourself ever just stopping working out like this?
So I don't see myself stopping working out like this. I don't.
Mhm.
Gym culture, um, it is like my actual second family. I think that it has really, I think that everyone has seen me grow here, and I've seen myself grow as well as other people grow. And when you're connected with a unit like that, that you get to see grow, that have seen you grow literally, and that still swoop you under whenever they get a chance to. Like, I may not see my gym family often, but whenever I see them, again, it's like that swoop, like, how are you? What's going on? Type of embrace, family environment. So, um, even with working out, it's still all the same energy and all the same environment. So, um, and I think that is part of the reason why I wouldn't stop out of nowhere just working out. Um, Even like being here when I didn't want to work out, it was always someone in my ear pushing me and like seeing the potential of me before I knew any potential, to be
Yeah.
honest. Um, and so now, here at this point in my life where I'm like pouring into other people and I'm teaching classes, I get to really see it in real time. Um, just it play out in that family environment on a different level.
Mhm.
So it's great.
Yeah, because
It
even
is.
when I'm not here, you still train with other
Yeah.
people, and they're like, yeah, come on in.
hmm
So I always
that
thought
part.
that was great.
And I always thought about that too. Like, even when I'm not working out with you, it's either Philly or D.
Mhm.
And it's, again, that family environment. Like, I will take care of you. And I think I never even wanted to go to another gym to work out at, like, not even a Planet Fitness.
Mhm.
So because of how, for one, I know how clean this gym is. Secondly, I know how it works and how it operates. Like, I know my ins and outs, and I know the people here. So it's like, where else would I go that I can call another comfort home like the Vault? So it has always, like, I've always been here. I've always been here. So yeah.
That's amazing. Any last words for the people that are watching that maybe have never worked out? Any words of encouragement or to get started or anything like that?
Words of encouragement is, don't give up so soon, and give yourself grace when it comes to working out, because it is a different, like, if you're not used to it, it is a different level of training of the mind. So don't be so discouraged if you feel like you just can't push through, because you can, but don't give up so easily. Look for the trainer that will understand you, that will be patient with you. Don't just go to anyone just because you want to work out. Like, that's great, but make sure that you establish a level of connection first. Um, get to know where you're at, especially if you want to keep working out for the long term. It's good to have the same person, the same atmosphere, the same environment. It will only keep you pushing. And I believe that's it.
Thank you, Ethan.
You're welcome, Mom.
I did not force him to do this interview, by the way. I can't. We squatting it out today, y'all.
On your neck?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Are you ready or no?
No.
You gotta hold your balance, Ethan. Mother and son.
Ready?
Yep. One. All right now. No hands. Good balance.